Hello guys, once again it's Matt, and today we have another video. Thank you all my members, all the subscribers and all the patrons for helping out the channel. Make sure to subscribe, we're trying to hit 15,000 subscribers until the end of the year. And let's get going guys. So yeah, today we have the 3 predictions that I have for the next patch. So yeah, I always like to do these videos after the patch obviously. And I really wanted to make this one because this one I actually have a pretty good feeling of some of this stuff. So let's call it out, 3 things that I think are coming, and probably I will do another video of 3 things that I want it to come to the game, right? But one thing, something, and probably coming are very different things. So yeah, I think let's talk about the first one. I think the first one is obvious. I mean, it's just obvious. The Tornado ADV. I think the engine is already in the files as the X-ray. It was already found in the data mines. I think it's just, it makes sense, right? So, of course, the UK, together with other nations, together with Germany, together with maybe Japan as well, are 3 nations that are lacking a little bit in the fighter department after the last patch, right? So obviously we don't have the ADV right now, we don't have F-15s for Japan and MiG-29s for Germany. So I just think that the ADV would make sense. I don't know if it's going to come for Italy because Italy just got the F-16. So I would say probably no. So probably only the ADV for the UK, I would think, with the Super Temp 6000 Skyflash and A9Ls. It would be a very difficult aircraft to fly nonetheless, even if it's amazing at BVR. And even with the Seekers, it will be the IR Seekers, it will be a very, very good aircraft. But I do think that it will lack in a lot of senses, right? One of them is obviously the dogfighting capabilities, but there's basically nothing that we can do about it. I think the ADVs, even it should be added, should have been added in the last patch already in the Apex Predators ones instead of the ADS, just due to balancing purposes. But they decided the ADS, so yeah, it's fine because the ADS is also very fun to fly. But still, we are in the UK are lacking a little bit of these fighter interceptor kind of roles that the Phantoms just cannot do anymore properly, especially not having 9Ls or anything. And the GR7 also doesn't have anything like, you know, I mean, it's good, but it lacks a lot as well. It's a very easy aircraft to fly if you're flying an F-16 or a MiG-29. So I just think that it's one of those nations that need a counter to the 4th generation, right? The second prediction that I would say is, I think it's obvious as well, the MiG-29A. Both of them, the ADV and the MiG-29A, they're already kinda confirmed, kinda not really, but kinda confirmed by the community managers and stuff that they are coming probably in the future, right? So it's kind of difficult to not guess that in the next patch we will probably see them, right? Nothing is confirmed as for now, but still we can kind of see that there is a big chance of them to come. And the second one is the MiG-29A 912A for Germany. It will be very, very similar to the MiG-29 that we have. Of course, in real life, it didn't have the ECM, the internal ECM, and it had a little bit less fuel. The main thing in-game will be the less amount of fuel that it has, around 400 kilograms of fuel, so it's not a lot of fuel. It's like 600 liters, I think, or something like that. So it's not something major, but still it's something that it would make a little bit of a difference, right? But also it would be a little bit lighter to actually fly. So I cannot wait to actually fly the 912. It's a little bit lighter, so of course I don't think in the game I'm not even using normally the full fuel tanks because you just don't need it. So having less fueled version of the MiG-29 would be very, very cool, to be honest, like very, very cool. So yeah, I guess it's one of those things that we really need a new fighter for the Germans. I don't think the ICE fits here, and with the MiG-29 already in the game with the Soviets, the Germans should have it as well as soon as possible, right? And the next thing The third thing, then the one that I'm most excited about even is the addition of the third thing, right? Is the addition of more weapons types. I have a feeling, due to what BBVD said on the Russian stream last patch, and also the confirmation of the Marine Flieger version of the IDS coming with new weapon types, I just think that we will really see addition of seed or anti-ship in the game, a proper addition. Maybe ground raiders as well, something like that, I don't know. But I do really think that we will see a new type of weapon, at least one of these. At least anti-radiation or anti-ship. Anti-ship is already coming this patch, but maybe for more nations, obviously. And also anti-radiation to complement that. For example, there is some nations like the French, like the Soviets, that these smaller aircraft, for example, the Soviets, they used anti-ship missiles with active radars in larger aircraft, right? And the French, I don't know exactly, but normally the French and the Soviets used anti-radiation missiles as anti-ships as well. So, for example, the MiG-27 can carry some anti-radiation missiles like the KH-25MP that can be used as an anti-ship ammunition. So I really think that we will see anti-radiation, anti-ship, more types of weapons like that, that will make me really excited to play the game. If you know me by now, I really am a fan of these type of alternate ways to actually play the game. For now, in RRB especially, it's a lot of TDMs, right? We don't have too much things to do. In simulator is a little bit better, and even in arcade, to be honest. So I don't know, it's complicated, right? So I do really think that we need the anti-ship and the anti-radiation. Anti-radiation, obviously, for air to ground, it would be very, very good as well. And yeah, it would make it so that we have a counter to some advanced AA systems as well. So yeah, it is just a very, very interesting concept. And I really hope and really think that we will see that. Together with the ground raiders, maybe we can see I mean, the ground raiders, there is nothing confirming that we will see that. But in the Marine Flieger right now, it's kind of working like that. So we don't know exactly if it's going to have that or not. But if we do have some form of like ground raider, at least for anti-ship or something like that, it would be very, very fun as well. And I just cannot wait to fly and play with this aircraft, right? So yeah, very, very good. So these are my 3 predictions for the next patch: the Tornado ADV, the MiG-29A, and new additions like anti-radiation missiles, anti-ships, more stuff like that. Let me know in the comments what are your predictions, what you think, and maybe even what you want in the next patch, what you think it's really necessary. I don't think we will see any more advanced 4th generation aircraft like the F-15 and stuff like that. I really don't think we are going to see that for now. But still, it's always fun to dream, so yeah. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Make sure to subscribe, and I see you guys on the next one. So bye, guys. Subscribe and bye.